everyone, it's Laura with Pampered Chef. So we're about to start a healthier eating path. Do you ever, when you're about to start something like that, do you ever like fill in, like try to eat what you want to eat for the first several, like before you start it? I told Doug we were going to start eating better, but is there something you'd like before we start that? And he requested cheesecake, so I'm gonna make a no-bake cheesecake. If you feel what I'm talking about, throw it in the comments, because I feel like it's anti-productive but yet productive. Anyway, so let me show you how I do this. We love cheesecake, but I don't do the baked kind anymore. So we're gonna start off with our crust. So this is where I take our blender, okay, and I put all of our graham crackers right in here. And I put it on the grind function, right, like that. And just like, that's it. Can you believe that? 10 seconds, and you have now cheesecake crust worthy graham cracker right here. So this is where now we put it in our bowl, and I'm going to, now I always add in a little extra because I like, I'm a crust girl, just like with pie. I think Grandma always said a good pie crust can make or break your pie. So I think the same way as with cheesecake. So we add in our brown sugar, and we're adding in butter, okay, melted butter. And so this, of course, we're just mixing it all up. And I just learned the hard way when I was making some homemade whipped cream to make sure and use a bigger bowl. I won't show you that mess. So now I'm just using our metal pan, okay? So I did spray the bottom a little bit with a little bit of oil. And then we're putting this right here. I don't know if you can see that, sorry. Okay. Oh, hello. How you doing? So, all right. So now this is really important. You have to, oh, I have a whole one right there. Oopsie. Okay. So you have to really you have to pack this, okay? Because if you don't, it'll break apart when you're cutting it, okay? So you really want to pack this in, but your cool part is you don't have to bake this. We'll just end up putting it in the freezer while we're making and you don't even have to do that because it's going to be in the fridge for the next several hours until we eat it tonight. And so I always do a little bit extra versus what it said 12 full things. So, all right, so now that we'll have that, so let's go over here and I'll show you the filling. So this right here, this is where a KitchenAid comes in. It's really nice and handy. Of course, you don't have to, but I mean, as much as I love Pampered Chef, I still don't want to do all this by hand. So it's funny because you use the paddle on this. You know, it's funny, I always use a wire whisk for everything. And then I started learning that the paddle actually has a purpose. Okay, so we're gonna add in granulated sugar and beat that down until it's creamy. And then you will have to, make your sides, get all that. All right, so now we add in powdered sugar. We're gonna add in lemon juice. Lemon juice is actually very, very, very important. That's your science. That's your science right there. That actually will cause everything to set. So you cannot skip your lemon juice, okay? And then we're going to add in sour cream. Like this. And then we're going to add in some vanilla. Now I make my own vanilla. And I don't measure very much, okay? I just pour until my grandma's whisper in my ear says enough. And then one thing that I've done is added a almond extract that is really good depending on your topping. So, like if I was going to do a raspberry topping, and I'm doing strawberries, so I won't do it, but an almond extract is really good, okay? So now that our cream cheese filling is nice and creamy, this is where we add in homemade whipped cream, okay? Now you can, if you want, you can totally buy a tub of whipped cream. I don't. I have not purchased a tub of whipped cream in years because this is so easy to make and there's nothing naughty in it. So, well, besides the whole cream thing. Anyway. So, but life is about balance, right? Right. Okay. So now we're just going to give this one last go. Did you know that really awesome moms, I always grew up licking the beaters, and that's a good mom. A great mom is turning it off before she lets them lick them. I think that's good, you know. All right, so we're gonna take this back over to our pan. I know the jokes are absolutely amazing. Sometimes I know that you were here for the commentary. Okay, so here's the rest of it. So we take this, but see, look, you have to lick the beaters. Like, there's so much on here. Like, that's a travesty, I feel. So, are you a beater licker? Did you ever see that commercial where the lady calls the other lady a lint licker? Just Google lint licker, and you'll thank me later. It's pretty funny, okay? All right, so then I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna spread this around, and then not microwave. Whoa! I'll put this in the fridge for the next several hours, and then we'll be done. And then I'll just make a strawberry topping, and you will start to see way more healthier recipes starting probably next week, because I was gonna start my diet on April. Oh, it's not a diet; it's a new path. It's gonna start April 1st. Until Doug was like, haha, April Fools. And nobody starts a new clean eating on a Thursday. You don't do that. That's psycho. When you eat healthier, you always start on a Monday. That's just what you do. So, there you go. No bake cheesecake. I'll post the recipe. See you later.